Hello and welcome back to our Pokemon Soulstones 2 playthrough. This is part 18, and last episode we made it to Orion City. We went through the underground, and we made it up here where Artie is waiting for us, so we do have a rival battle ahead of us, which we will try and do well in. But first things first, I'm going to head to the PC because we did end off last time with 4 eggs to go ahead and hatch, and I have gone ahead and hatched them. First up, we have ourselves Grub. I will always call anything that looks remotely bug-like something like Grub or Grubbo, but we have ourselves our little head crab, Kabuto, electric cosmic typing, a T Kabuto. I can't really tell how strong any of these Pokemon are because they're level 1 and all of their stats are going to look something like this, being 5s and 6s. But it has static, it is electric cosmic, it is interesting. We also got ourselves Cosmittens, the Litten, fighting cosmic type. Again, can't really tell what stat distribution it's going to have, but it has Steadfast as an ability, and Fighting Cosmic is an interesting type. We do have Cosmic types that I am interested in using. Like, that has to compete with Galaxion and our shiny Starmie right now, which is going to be real tough to get another Cosmic type. So both of these, unlikely to join the team. Who knows? Who knows? They could have crazy final evolutions. We also got the Oozler for our Grimer, which is Fire Ground type. Because of Timid nature. Probably going to end up being bulkier, so I don't think Timid's going to be super useful on a Grimer. I can't imagine Grimer is going to be, you know, a speed demon in this game, but who knows. And we also got Snoop Droop, the Nose Pass. Which, again, not a Pokemon I really think I'm going to end up using. So while these eggs were interesting, I don't think I'm going to end up using any of them. So the Pokemon that I'm still interested in using are in this box over here. I'm still interested in the idea of a Toxic Spikes team. However, neither of these Pokemon that I thought might have Toxic Spikes have it at this current level that they're at. One of them is level 1, to be fair, so I mean, that needs to be level still, but I don't have Toxic Spikes on these Pokemon, so I can't do the Toxic Spikes purge shenanigans that I want to do just yet. That is heavily in my mind. For right now, though, go ahead and see what Artie has for us, shall we? Who do we want to lead with? I feel like leading with Gaga has never worked. I have a dumb idea that's probably not going to work, but I'm interested. What if we just set up and sweep? Took you a while to get here. I figured you had probably gotten lost in the Orion Underground. You must be tired. Let me heal your Pokemon up. Oh, okay, they were already full health. There was a Pokemon Center right there, but sure. Okay, so now that your team is all refreshed, why don't we have a quick Pokemon battle? Sure. We'll probably get this Pokemon battle going. And then after that, we have a full town to explore, so it might be a little bit of rambling after this battle. We'll see. We'll see. I imagine there's going to be a lot of stuff to do in this town. And they did say it was a big town. I'm expecting a lot to go on. I'm putting up some protection for my team. Reflect. That's fine. Now I have 2 choices. Oh, Mineral Wave isn't super effective. I thought it was. Does sound resist? Sound resists rock? Yeah, okay, okay. In that case, then I definitely want to glisten. Withdrew to go into Braixen in the rain. We might outspeed. We do have Mineral Wave, which is super effective on Cosmic. We might outspeed. I might go for another Glisten. Just to try and guarantee the one-shot. And then we get Shell Bell recovery. And then we'll be at double special attack and special defense. It's risky. As a note, I did go through and check hidden abilities. But I have not changed Starmie's hidden ability from Filter yet, actually. We do have a negative special defense nature, but we have Filter. I'm going to try being really greedy, which is probably dumb, but also we'll manage. Dimensional Rush. Oh, that's not an attack. Ah, to make it go faster. Okay, well, at this point, that's fine. I'm just going to Mineral Wave. Bubble Beam does how much? He's down to 26, and we KO the Braixen. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not a bad spot to be in. Double special attack, double special defense. We're still at half HP. Pyrogue comes in, which I think is weak to Swift, right? Because it's a normal type. Give me the special attack boost. Bark Punch, don't care. Give me the boost. Give me the boost. Give me the boost. Give me the boost. No boost. Okay. We do get a little bit more Shell Bell recovery. And that was a very weird swap in. We'll go for the Mineral Wave on Staravia like our original plan was after we got the boosts. Gale Hold does 2 damage. That was a weird choice of move. Okay. The Reflect wore off. I don't care about the Reflect anymore. We have Flash to do super effective damage to Mixino as well. Peekaboo doesn't KO us. We get flinched, but who cares? We outspeed. Comet. 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 That's everything. Comet just absolutely destroyed Artie. Okay, from now on, anytime we do a rival battle, we lead with Comet, we set up, and we destroy him. Good. Good. Perfect battle. High condition, maximum. Battle belt items, not used. Difficulty mode, average. Well, hard, I guess. There was normal, hard, and super hard. Man, are you kidding? I lost again? Ugh, well, this is lame. I suppose you deserve this as a token of your victory. An inflatable raft. Oh, this can be used to surf. That makes sense. Whalmer. He's so menacing. Why is his face like that? Why does it look like he has a mustache? I know they're meant to be his, like, teeth. Or at least I think they're meant to be his teeth, but it looks like a mustache to me, and it makes it way funnier. So I'm gonna pretend that's a mustache. You can use that to surf across pools of water. Anyway, looks like I got a ways to go to catch up to you, Carlos. Good to know. Anyway, it's about our mission. We're here to find Caitlin Linklater. I guess we have to split up and see if we can find where she lives. Way ahead of you. I found out that Caitlin lives in the building behind me. She isn't home. The lobby guard wouldn't let me through or let me wait in her building. However, he did mention that she might be at the site of the protests. When I last tried to get to the eastern part of the city, it was blocked off by the cops because they were still trying to get the unruly crowds under control. I'm hearing that they've managed to get most of the crowds to disperse and have been able to regain control of the situation. I'll meet you over there. Okay. We will head there last, because I want to see everything. While I was running back and forth, I did see this item, which I didn't pick up. It's a lemonade. Okay, I could have probably picked it up. 70 HP rather than 80. Something to note. Lemonade's nerfed. But I didn't want to pick it up just in case it was like a Master Ball. Obviously, there was no way that that's where the Master Ball was going to be. But while I was running back and forth with to hatch the eggs, I was like, resist the urge to pick up the item. I'm looking for a Growlithe. I'll give you my Vulpix in exchange. I don't think I have a Growlithe. Unless I'm forgetting. Flashing neon lights out my eyes. Let's go see what we have around, shall we? I guess I'll just hug the right as we go through. And while we go through, I am going to talk about the Game Awards. Because I had a look through the Game Awards nominees and put in my votes. And I've got to say, there is one thing that really confused me. Every game on that list, don't get me wrong, deserves to be there, except... I won't get into the exception. Every game deserves to be there. We'll pretend that we're being very nice. Every game on that list deserves to be there. All great games, right? Where was Power World? Where was it? Where on earth was Power World in the entire Game Awards? It did not receive a single nomination, okay? I know that there were some incredible games that it has to go up against, like Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree DLC, Black Myth Wukong. Incredible games. I played many of the games on the list. Absolutely incredible games, and to be fair, I would probably vote Elden Ring DLC as my favorite game that I've played, just because, you know, I've played the most of it. But Black Myth Wukong was incredible, and I just want to know where Power World was. It is an early access game, to be fair, so it's not like it's fully released, right? Which I assume had an impact. However, I did check the FAQ, frequently asked questions, on their site, and it does say that early access games are fully eligible. So I was just wondering where the hell it was, right? I know that Black Myth Wukong got to 2.4 million concurrent players, which is insane, by the way. But let's not forget that Power World, just a couple months before, hit 2.1 million players. I just find it weird that it didn't receive a single nomination for anything. Not even like best game direction, just nothing. Nothing at all. It was very weird to me. Shopping mall. What is on the first floor? Nothing. What is on the second floor? Medicine and general items. Yep, that makes sense. What's on the third floor? Evolution department. Why? Why would they tease me like this? Why would they be so mean? Why would they be so mean? We've had a shipment delay from Mensa Village, so the evolution stones we normally sell are out of stock for the time being. Please check back later. Is that the case for both of them? You turnip sucker. You dirt frolicking little turnip suckers. Hold on, what does this guy just say? Whoa. For the most part, in the Orion region, the ways to Pokemon can evolve are more normal. By that, I mean no weird ways, like you gotta hold the screen upside down, in K to Malamar, get 3 crits in a row, Farfetch'd to Surfetch'd, or sustain at least 49 health and damage, and then travel to Sunbridge. Can I just say that Runarigus's evolution is one of the stupidest things that they've ever put into Pokemon? Just saying, that's one of the only ones that I've really had to, like, look up, okay? For the most part, I try and figure out evolutions as I go through, but that one, what on earth was that? What was that evolution method? Actually stupid. I hope it never comes into another Pokemon game. Some good tea. I think I will get Toxic Spikes. I think I will. I think the Toxic Spikes Purge dream is alive right there. What is Nectar Tap? Drinks nectar and restores its own HP by... Oh, recover. Okay. Sure. Curse could be interesting to set up as well. Brain Punch, Curse. Taunt Will-O-Wisp. Okay, what's the other person sell before I spend all my money? Ooh. U-Turn, Poison Jab, Liquidation, Air Slash, Dark Pulse, Iron Head. What is Turbulence? Strong wind causes the target to drop the held item. Okay. Does it do damage as well as that, though? Like knockoff? I hope so. Or else it's just worse than knockoff. Okay. Man, there is some great TMs here. Okay. We don't have too much money. But I will keep in mind there is some great TMs there. Okay, I want to go back and check all of these. I will go back to talking about the Game Lords after I've looked through this, but at the moment, I am intrigued. There is new things to look at. We can get Hyper Potions, Revives. This is all pretty usual. None of that seems different. Obviously, the Super Balls, Repeat Balls, pretty early. Repeat Balls are very good. Timer Balls are also very good. I am a fan of Timer Balls. They're growing on me more and more with every day, and every time that I shiny hunt legendary Pokemon, they grow on me more. I do like Luxury Balls as well. Okay. Friend Ball could be interesting, but I don't know which Pokemon evolve through friendship in this game, so there's no point in, like, grabbing them, because I don't know when they're useful. There's a lot up here. Ew. That's all the reaction we need. Razor Claw, Scope Lens. Why would you get Scope Lens if you could just get Razor Claw for cheaper and they do the same thing, and this also evolves a Pokemon? They should be the other way around in terms of price. Anyway, complaint over. Wide Lens and Zoom Lens. Same thing. Oh, if the holder moves after its target, its accuracy will be boosted. Oh, I didn't realize Zoom Lens was just worse. I actually thought these were the same thing for the... I've always thought these were the exact same thing. Huh. They're actually different items. I learned something today. Razor Fang for the Flinch Chance. Quick Claw. Okay. Decent items. Man, I have a lot of choices to use my money on. Air Balloons. Headphones. Immune to sound moves until hit. Interesting. Okay. Destiny Knot if you want to start breeding. Pokeballs. Okay. Any choice bands? Ooh, Shell Bell. Expert Bell. Ooh, an Expert Bell would be nice. Wise Glasses. And a Muscle. There is a lot of good items here. There is a lot of good items in this store. Okay, this is a store that we'll probably come back to when we're a bit richer. I didn't speak to these. Evolution Stone Vendor, normally on the 3rd floor, is closed right now. Rude. Oh my god, I can spam. I'm sorry for your ears. I had to. Okay, I have to. Nice, they have stairs and all, but I'm far too old to use them. Thank goodness for elevators. I will use the stairs. Okay, what side quest do you have? Ah, the Orion City Department Store. The epitome of commerce and progress. I really should have checked this before I went in. Please don't ask me to buy something. What better way to showcase how much better you are than every other city in the Orion region than by having a multi-floor shopping plaza? You feel like getting up to no good, stranger? What do you say about helping me rob this place? Yes? But if I rob the place, what if they don't sell me stuff and I get banned and then I can't buy evolution stones later? I don't think that they would be that harsh, but also I really don't want to get locked out of that building in particular. So no, not right now. Maybe once I've bought the things that I want, when we have a bit more money, we'll come back and do that side quest. But at the moment, I'm going to think tactically, and I'm going to avoid potentially getting locked out of that. That's what I'm thinking. Back to Game Awards. One of the things that I was really happy about seeing in the Game Award nominations was that Neva, N-E-V-A, which is a game made by the same company that made Gris, G-R-I-S, which is like this little indie game that's very pretty and very cool storytelling, and it's just a fantastic game. I was happy to see that get nominated so much, because that only came out very recently. That came out like a couple of weeks ago, and that had a bunch of nominations for like Best Art Direction, Best Indie Game, and stuff like that. That made me very, very, very happy. I like getting acrobatics as well, that's a good TM. But it makes me wonder, where was Pal World? I just want to know where it was. I am thinking that I do want to play Pal World again soon. I think at the start of next year, we might actually, for the first time in a while, we might have the YouTube channel be a little more non-Pokemon focused for a while. I could see some stuff going with like maybe some Monster Hunter Wilds hunts on my first time hunting each monster, maybe some Civ 7, maybe some Pokemon Legends Arceus, I suppose. Oh, well, not Legends Arceus, Legends ZA, or whatever it's called. I could see us doing like an Elden Ring randomizer. I could just see a lot of things. I could see a lot of things. I'm getting very interested. There are a lot of games coming out. Oh my god, I can spam click this one as well. Sorry, I actually had to. It's in my DNA. I don't make the rules. Did I go in here? Was this the building that I was just in where I got acrobatics? I think it was. There's actually not as many buildings as I thought. I guess we haven't been in here. I don't expect there to be anyone in here, though. Excuse me. Linklater is not home. That makes sense. That makes sense. One other thing that I saw that was really, really funny. Was the content creator of the year awards. Holy hell, it was so funny. You've got all of these dudes. You've got Queso and 4 dudes on the left leading to content creator of the year. And then on the right, you've just got Pecora from HoloLive, the VTuber, just as a flat 2D image next to all of these real people. Oh, it was so funny. Oh, I giggled. I giggled when I saw that. I voted for Pecora, by the way, but I giggled. Oh god, oh god, oh god. That was not a good idea at all. I was conducting some science experiments and the experiment didn't work, or so I thought. What, in the toilet? I may have been experimenting on a batch of Ratster I'd recently caught by making it consume a special concoction I prepared. It originally didn't work as planned, but it seems I just didn't wait long enough. When I initially thought my experiment failed, I decided to release the Ratster in the Orion sewers. No sooner than I did that, they all evolved into feral Raticates that were able to speak. Interesting. I freaked out when that happened and ran, so now there's about 8 of them roaming around the Orion sewers. Oh, we can do that. That doesn't sound like there's any bad thing that'll happen, so sure. And he might give us some money so we can go and buy some of those really good items. So, I like that. I like that. We could go and do that, maybe. Yeah, the content creator thing was so funny to me, though. It really was. I'm sure that there's so many people that still don't know about VTubers. Personally, I love VTubers on HoloLive, and even the VTubers on Twitch that are, you know, less known to a lot of people, but man, it's so funny. Just seeing the contrast there. I'm still giggling about it. I looked at these nominations a few hours ago and I'm still laughing. Oh, it's great. Is there any buildings that I haven't been in, or should we head down to the sewers? I think this city is way smaller than they actually made out. Oh. Central West. Oh. Oh, I see. Oh, this is gonna be a much bigger shenanigan than I realized. I don't know why shenanigan was the word that I decided to use. It works. There's gonna be a lot to do in this place. Okay. Ladybur. Hey, Ladybur, would you like to just get swifted? Cool. I appreciate that. Ladian, would you also like to get swifted? Ooh, a little bit tankier. We get the special attack boost, which doesn't really matter. Speed raise. Could have an impact. Silverwind boost? No Silverwind boost. Okay, I was gonna say, was it just gonna go boosting? Yeah, I'm starting to like the idea of power leveling Comet. I think I want to go and... I don't think I want to do this side just yet. I think I want to go and actually IV boost Comet so that it's got max IVs and things, as it is a Pokemon that I'm really starting to like having on the team. We'll see. We'll see. Galaxion also did interest me, but I don't know if I want 2 Cosmic types on my team. I am a sucker for the Galaxy theme, though, so I could end up with a full Cosmic team by the end of this playthrough. We'll see. Wait, is this the sewers or the underground? Wait. No, stop. Pichu, I don't care. You are a sound type, and that does interest me, because I feel like we need something stronger, but is this... Yeah, this is underground, not sewers. Sewers is going to be somewhere else for the Raticates, I think. Okay. That's fine. We're not going to be doing the sewer quest just yet in that case. I was thinking I could go back there and do that real quick. Orion City East. It continues. Let's see what we have in this building, shall we? Next building. One other thing I did see in the Game Awards that is nothing to do with the Game Awards as such. It just made me think. That is... There's so few VR games, man. Iron Sparks, despite it being a special-based Steel-type move, has a chance to burn the target. Previously, the burn status effect was mostly limited to Fire-type attacks. And Scald. That it? However, the horizon has expanded significantly now with new moves that can still apply a burn effect despite not being a Fire-type. That is cool. Special-based 75 base power Fighting-type move. Selling feature is that it does not make contact. Okay. Also flagged as a punching type move. Okay. Interesting. I like having it at least. Pretty cool. But yeah, it made me think about the fact that there aren't many VR games when I saw that like a remake of Arizona Sunshine was there, and there was like a bunch of VR games like Metal Hellsinger that I swear did not come out this year. If it actually came out this year, that's crazy to me, and I don't believe you. But yeah. Stantler has protein to change from ice grass. Okay, I will keep a note of that. If we can get a Stantler early while its base stat total is actually still relevant, could be good. But yeah, I actually set up my VR during this week, actually, while I wasn't recording. I also got a new chair, which I built. So my old chair, which I've had for 11 years and is actually in tatters, it's not a good looking chair anymore. I moved to the side, and while I was doing that and while I was moving my room around, I actually set my VR back up so I could play VR games again. Don't know if I will. Realistically, my VR was a Beat Saber simulator for like 6 years while I was playing Beat Saber competitively, and since then I have basically not touched it. So I feel like I probably should get back into VR just to be, you know, in shape. But also, there's just not enough games that come out for VR. Do you know how much I would spend if Pokemon made a VR game Just actually take my credit card, okay? If you had like a Pokemon VR game where I could throw a Pokeball to catch things, and I could throw my Pokemon out, and a hologram of the Pokemon came out, and a Pyukumuku could high-five me on the ground, I would sell my kidneys, okay? Give me it right now. I would be so happy. I know that they won't. The sewer monster. Can you help me get footage of the Orion sewer monster? Sure, I'm going down to the sewers anyway. Absolutely. We may as well collect them while we're here. Oh my god, that Swoobat looks crazy. The Swoobat doesn't like being cooped up indoors for long. Hey, buddy. I'm gonna do that with every Pokemon. I'm so sorry. I have no idea how loud that actually is. I think my mic is probably a lot louder. I can see it peaking on the side. It might be just because I have it, like, it's there. It's not even a hand width away, and I normally have it, like, a little bit further back. Normally it's twice as far away. So I'm sorry if I've been yelling a little bit loudly. Poliwell for Vullaby. But yeah, I would also spend a ridiculous amount of money on a Yu-Gi-Oh! VR game where you had like a dual disc with holograms and stuff. In fact, screw the VR game. Just make it so that I can have a hologram dual disc on my arm that I can put the cards onto, and a hologram of the card comes up. That'd be sick. That'd be so good. That'd be so cool. Man, yeah, I'm thinking about all of this just from the Game Award nominations, which is actually crazy. I've really been thinking. But the main thing I'm thinking about is, where is Pal World? I do think that Pal World is probably on my list to... sure, will be nice. I do think that Pal World is on my list to start replaying next year. Even if the save data bug is still there, I will start playing it again next year, I think. And we'll check out the Sakurajima update. And the only thing that I am actually fully aware of is that there is a new Chillet that is a Fire-type Chillet. And for anyone that remembers my Pal World playthrough, I went heavy onto breeding the strongest possible Chillet, and I will absolutely do that again with a Fire-type Chillet and just have 2 incredibly strong Chillets. So, that I might do. You have no doubt heard about Crescent Powder. Yeah, that woman over there is giggling from it. I was reading. If not, I'll warn you that it is a very dangerous substance. Several criminals that traffic in this drug throughout the city. The cost of living being as high as it is, many people often turn to an assortment of dangerous drugs to help them cope. Okay. It's causing financial distress. Renders them incapable of maintaining a balance. Overuse of it can result in severe cognitive impairment and even death. You're trying to find the drugs. Okay. Cool. They're partying up in the Orion nightclub. Where is this nightclub? I would like to party up in the nightclub and loot their bodies. I mean, and... Anyway. I'm just thinking about things. Hey friend, you look like you might enjoy some forbidden fruit, if you know what I mean. I have ways to get to the black market. We charge a cover fee to go there, though, so since we blindfold you on your trips, you don't learn its location. If you want to travel there, let me know. I did save my money. 10k never mind, not yet. Okay, I didn't save that much money. Jesus. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. The house is tight security. Let me in. Let me in. What do we have around here? Dragon Fang. Okay, could be useful for our dragon type. A little Luxxra. Drunk and kicked out. To cut people off from the sewers. Okay, let's go and see what the main quest is doing. I think I've rambled enough and looked around enough. Hey, what is going on over here? Carlos, there you are. Jeez, these protesters are hardcore. The authorities have managed to isolate the last remaining few holdouts to this corner of the eastern city. These ones have signage and are chanting. Apparently, there was some more adversarial protesters who were starting fights and pushing back to the riot squads. Have you been living under a rock, Carlos? Yeah, what are they writing about? These are the same protesters that were at the Epoch Mine protesting against the corporation's leyline mining. Okay. So same thing. That's fine. That's okay. I'm gonna roll through. My ears are burning. Oh, hey, Caitlin. No, seriously. Ow, my ears are burning. I must have spilled some chemicals on it when I was in the lab. I believe it. I fully believe it. I'm not even gonna question that. Hey, I know you two. The 2 people I got high with back in Lyra City. Don't say it like that. We did other things, but I guess she did get pretty high and hotboxing in that room. You on? You sure? Oh wait, hallucinogenics. Right, it must have been hallucinating you too. Anyway, what a pleasant surprise. I couldn't help it over here. You're looking for me? What did I do now? Nothing yet, I hope. It's some important information to tell you. We needed your help to report a matter about the Epoch Corporation's leyline mining ventures. We believe there's someone up to no good that is undermining the efforts of the Epoch Corporation's leyline mining. I can't read leyline without thinking about Genshin Impact, which is really taking me out of the moment. I'm sorry, but I can't read that word without associating it. You mean in addition to these lovely protester folks? No, I mean like Ethereal Guild, the same faction that we ran into back in Triton Cave. You think we may have identified their leader, a man by the name of Angelo Duplessis. Angelo Duplessis? Leader of the Ethereal Guild? Do you know him? I do, but this is not the place to discuss these matters. Come back to my penthouse in the central part of the city and tell me what you know. You certainly have my attention now. Okay. I'll instruct the lobby guard of my building to let you two through. Don't repeat what you've just told anyone. Don't repeat what you've just told me to anyone you don't trust. Oh, and hurry. Okay, I'm hitting my speaker quota for the day. I'm starting to get tongue-tied. That's the most normal I have ever seen her. Suddenly feels really ominous, Carlos. Mentioning that name seemed to trigger her to stop clowning around like she normally does. I don't know if I trust her. I don't know if I trust her anymore. I have some questions. Did I go in here? Probably right. This would have been like right at the entrance of the first thing. I think I went in. Which means, did I go in here? I just want to make sure that we've done everything while I'm still in the east, because if I don't check it now, I'm going to forget about it entirely. Yeah, I got items in here. We went in here. Yeah. I think so. Okay, so I think we've done everything. We haven't been up here. Oh, there's not much up here. Black sludge. Useful, especially if we want to run a Toxic Spikes team. We'll probably have a poison type on the team. So black sludge on someone, and we did get the Toxic Spikes TM, which honestly, while I remember, let's see how expensive it is to put Toxic Spikes onto someone, shall we? Free. We could put it onto Luxxra, but I don't think that's where we want to put it, really. I don't think that's the Pokemon that I want to be my Toxic Spike setter. But I do like the idea of having maybe Purge on Delcatty, Purge on Corva Knight / Corva Squire. If this can learn Purge anyway, I would like it over Signal Beam, I think. Obviously, we would then have a Dark-type Purge and a Light-type Purge, and if we go with the Light-type Evolution, maybe that could learn Purge. We could Toxic Spikes, then we could have 3 Pokemon come in with just big Purge hits. I like the idea. I also like the idea of getting another Grass-type for a Grassy Terrain team. My problem is, those aren't Cosmic types, and Cosmic types look pretty. So I'll go up here and we'll see what's happening, I guess. We'll extend this episode a little bit. Well, I guess Kara and Manaphy have arrived. Huh? How do you know that? Talk to the security guard, Carlos. You'll see. Mistress Manaphy told me you're allowed to go ahead. Mistress Manaphy. Okay. Well, Manaphy gets to Heart Swap. It doesn't really get to Mind Control, right? I guess I'm just thinking about the lore implications of Insurgents. Which, by the way, I think at one point last week, I said that this was the same city name as a city in Insurgents. That's not true. Orion is the name of one of the gym leaders in Pokemon Insurgents in Untouched City. That's what I was thinking of. Ah, Carlos, you've arrived. Been waiting for you. Yeah, we saw yours and Manaphy's trick you performed downstairs. Apparently Manaphy can mind control people now? Not exactly, just a strong power of suggestion. So, I take it you've acquainted yourself with Caitlin and got her under your compulsion too? Huh? Oh. I cracked up laughing. I ran into them in the lobby when she was in the middle of her power of suggestion thingy and was awestruck. Then, they said they were looking for me. You already knew me. So, I figured what the hell, this isn't even the weirdest thing I've seen today, so I invited them up to my place to hang. Plus, have you seen the cougar with the silver hair? Damn! Woof, woof, woof. Real. Actually real. Based. Yes, right, anyway. You are very trusting, Caitlin. Yes, it is my blessing, it is my curse. Man, oh man, does it result in some wicked stories. I can believe that. But yeah, anyway, I'm all here in the head. That's not true. No mind controlling for me. She is not. She is lying. She is lying. Okay, I knew that joke was coming because I was ready to make it. Okay, anyway, we were introducing ourselves to Caitlin when Artie came through the elevator doors, followed by you shortly, so you got here just in time. We were just telling her about what we wanted to alert her about some Ethereal Guild personnel that had infiltrated the Epoch Corporation, particularly at the mine sites. And Caitlin, given that you are the lead scientist of the corporation, and the Ethereal Guild's been targeting your company, we wanted to ally with you. Because we're also interested in tracking down their leader, Angelo. Do you think Angelo is the leader of the Ethereal Guild? Yes, that's correct. Odd. Why do you say that? Angelo's the CEO of the Epoch Corporation. Bwom. Bwom. Angelo's the CEO of the Epoch Corporation. Why are you yelling? Would you like it if I yelled back at you? Yeah, I would like that, actually. Sorry, I was just surprised. As I was saying, yes, Angelo is the CEO of the Epoch Corporation. He hasn't been the CEO for long, but long enough that I've gotten to meet him a couple of times. I've been very curious about my research into time science in particular. And I mean, like, really curious. As in, like, he swung by my lab a few too many times. He installed some old dude, Lord Leduc. That made me think of Quackwivel reading Leduc, actually, who I'm now reporting up to. I hope his appearance is actually just the sprite of a Quackwivel. That would be really funny. The guy basically redirected most of my research to focus on different aspects that Angelo was especially interested in, like the ley lines. That should have been my cue to resign because I was effectively demoted since I was lead scientist. Man, gave me so much money. Man, I like money. It lets me be weird. They'll tolerate me because they clearly use me for my money. Real. At least you're self-aware. I heard that, you swine. So anyway, as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, yeah, so Claude was totally cramping my style. The guy was a micromanager. He wanted daily reports that he would relay up to Angelo, who'd take credit for all my work too. Ugh, 0 out of 10, would not recommend. This research that Angelo's been directing you to undertake, has it revealed anything of use? Well, I've been able to use different surveying technologies to detect the frequency of primordial matter in space-time and trace their reverberations. Let's say it in English. Maybe I'm actually just in the game. I know what they're going to say ahead of time. I've been able to find where the ley lines are located. Okay, good. Able to essentially model out a map of the ley line network that covers the entire Orion region. Also negotiate a bonus. Money. So basically, we know where to go, is what you're saying. So tell me where to go. You're at a spiderweb-like formation around the region. The intersection points to the nodes. So I go to the nodes. Right, I go to the nodes. I go to the nodes. I go to the nodes. I'm just waiting for it to get to the point where I'm assuming this conversation's gonna go. Although, he's doing it so he can visit the time matrix. Think about what we read in the tomes of the Telescopium Academy. The ley lines act as a protective shield around a universe. However, the nodes are essentially points that connect to the time matrix. He weakens the arcane energy emanating from the ley line nodes. He could theoretically open a portal to the time matrix that would allow him to travel to whatever timeline and universe he wanted. Been obsessed with the creation trio. He wants to visit this place that his ancestors, the Origin cult, were originally stewards for. He wants to go see Dialga, Palkia, Giratina, and go do time stuff. Understandable. Sure. And he would have a lot of power because there's not as many Time Wardens and Time Wraiths. Yup. No, we're not doing this. We're not doing any drama. No, Caitlin, come back to us. Right, we're on an adventure to go find Angelo. I am tired of reading. I didn't realize it was going to be this much reading. I would have saved it for the next episode. The question is, how are we going to do that? Hacked his email once before, just for shits and giggles. Understandable. Loses password was Arceus123. That's my password too! No, I'm kidding. Got it on like my third try. How basic. Isn't there like a theory that everyone's password is like Hunter1 or something? Or 12345? well, not a theory, but like when people crack codes, isn't that like the most common password? I find that crazy. I have to write mine down just because I literally actually put gobbledygook down as my password. Not literally the word gobbledygook, but you know what I mean. Just actual random letters with symbols. I make it look pretty, to my brain at least. Calendar says he's going to the Orion sewers tonight. That makes sense. We did get side quests to go to the sewers, so we will go to the sewers. Understandable. Which is where the person on the right, the cop, was blocking it, so we know where to go. Cool. There was a lot of reading. I did skip over a little bit. Sorry if I went a little bit fast and skipped any important lines, but I also want to get through this before 2028, so, you know. For right now, though, if you guys have enjoyed this episode, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, bye.